and welcome back to Toy Photographer. My name is Patrick, and today we're going behind the scenes of From Pop to Photo of the Incinerator Stormtrooper number 350. It was actually from the Mandalorian series. So what we wanted to do here is recreate that scene that we had in the Mandalorian Season 1 with the Incinerator Stormtrooper blasting the flamethrower and the child at the time, or Grogu, blocking that with his force ability. So we first started with a virtual backdrop. We had a backdrop that we found. We were able to kind of crop a little bit into it so it wasn't as wide and concentrate more of the Mos Espa. So we had that in a virtual backdrop, and then we started to light this up. So I used my 5-light setup, plus we used a little bit of a silver card bounce in here just to add a little more of the yellow orange kind of light back in here on Grogu and the Incinerator Stormtrooper himself. So let's show you how we did that to pull this image off, and then I'll tell you what we did to finalize and get our final image. So we started with our main light here on our first Loom Cube with some barn doors and diffusion, and that's coming across. And in coming across here, it's lighting up a little bit in front of the Grogu here and our Incinerator Trooper. And you can also see it's kind of also getting carded not just by the barn door, but by the silver card, the back end, so none of that light is falling onto our backdrop. The second light we added was our boom here, diffused a little dome. Again, that's coming across, and it's really adding a lot of that light that we see here coming across the top of the Stormtrooper and getting the detail in the shape of the helmet, as well as Grogu. We're getting a lot more of those wrinkles and stuff. Our third Loom Cube, I put a few warming gels and some yellow to kind of create like a yellowy orange, so to kind of match the light coming from the acrylic, to really kind of give that flame effect. You can see it's coming across. We're getting some nice lighting on that, and it's kind of giving some highlights. I added my fourth one over here. It's again got some warming gels and some yellow coming across here in a snoot, because I didn't want it to be so widespread, but I want to concentrate that. Then we put a diffuser on and a snoot on this, and that bright white light's coming across, giving us a little more accent, and it's also, as you can see, really backlighting the acrylic there, giving us a lot more of that really vibrant color. So that's how we captured the image here. What we did next is we brought the image into Photoshop. We played with our vibrance, saturation levels, did some retouching, and then for the last piece we added a stock image of some flames. And you might have remembered an earlier image that I created with Grogu holding back the flames in Season 3. So we used that same Adobe stock image, threw that in as a layer here, and was able to kind of create more of that fire engulfing and wrapping around both Grogu and the Incinerator Trooper. So that's how we photographed this image. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like, definitely hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss another episode of Toy Photographer. Until then, may the Force be with you.